Hey everybody, Stephen Talbot here. I've received a lot of really good comments. It kind of excited me tonight. As you can see, I was trying to sleep, and I had this idea that, I couldn't really sleep, so I wanted to do a spec video for you guys. Something I saw a new law student in one of his videos recently was the fact that Jace, the architect of thought. Okay, he made a good point, and he said, hey, look, with a limited card pool, Jace, the architect, basically becomes better. We've seen it in Block Constructed. We saw it upon release of Ravnica. We're going to see it again in after this next rotation. And I realized that with you playing Jace, you're playing control. You're trying to gain card advantage and obviously stall out the board or kind of stem the bleeding. So I realized that the only card in those decks that are going to be pretty much win conditions, and really all you need is two Aetherlings, at most two Aetherlings and one other card. So I kind of was looking at the price, and I have picked up a whole bunch of these. I think I actually have the binder right here. Let me find it. Is this the right one? Got a lot of binders with a lot of crap. That's modern and older stuff. Legacy crap. Alright. So let's see if I can... Now, mind you... Now, here we go. This is the speccing part of it. One of my older videos, Raleig's Fury. I have a bunch of those. 2 pages there. Let's see. I'm not really speccing on Skylashers. I just kind of happen to have a lot of them, and I haven't moved them to my other binder. I thought originally it'd be good, and I wasn't sure exactly if I wanted to spec on them. I chose to not spec on them, but keep some. But Aetherling is a card that I think is really good, and some Sires and Renounce the Guild's another spec that I would definitely put some money into. They're very cheap and they're very useful. I got more Aetherlings, more Raleig's Furies, more Renounce the Guilds, more Sires. I mean, those are my Dragon's Maze specs. Another person someone asked me today on my last video, is Beck and Call going to be able to make Modern Elves amazing? And I want to say that it really revolves around the deck being good. If somebody pilots the deck and wins, yeah, there'll be a frenzy, but will it be something that really changes the format as a whole? Will it be a chase rare? I don't think so. So Beck and Call might be one of those things that may jump up a little bit, but who knows, I may be wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, if Jace is going to be good, Aetherling is going to be good. They're going to be played in the same deck. Obviously, Jace can be played in many other decks. But Aetherling sitting at a measly $6. Two weeks ago, they were at $4, and I was picking them a whole bunch of them up. Just picking a whole bunch up. And I think they're going to continue to rise as people realize that this card is... I mean, obviously it's amazing, but people are trying to figure out where to place it. Right now, red, white, blue. Flash is playing it as one of their win cons, so that basically says that it will be... It basically shows me that it's a card that is very versatile and it can be played in multiple decks, not just control. Obviously, that is kind of a controlling mid-range deck. It is a control deck, to be honest with you. Let's not joke ourselves, but it's a card I think that will go up. And the same thing, if Jace is going to go up, this card will go up along with it, because most likely some of the decks that play Jace will play this. So I recommend even now getting into these cards. They're still very low. As you can see, they were at $6. They dropped. That's when I picked them up, and now they're some places like Star City are at 7, TCG are at 6. I mean, there's not many places that are at 4. Obviously, eBay, you're always going to find a better deal. Star City, you're always going to find a higher price. So take into consideration that right now they're at 4 on eBay, and you can pick them up fairly easily. There's a whole bunch because Dragon's Maze is still being printed. One more thing I want to say about Dragon's Maze rares and mythics. because of Modern Masters being released next weekend, it doesn't give Dragon's Maze a lot of time to have much limited play. Now, obviously, people will go back to playing triple Dragon's Maze, but remember, it was triple Ravnica, triple Gatecrash, 1, 1, and 1 of Dragon's Maze. So there's not a lot of this product being opened. So these cards, in a year from now, right before the next rotation, or even a couple months previous, when the block of Theros is almost all out, cards from this set particularly that are played are going to be higher in price because of there's not going to be as many as the Ravnica rares. So just be mindful of that. Some cards right now from this set that you think are bad or you think have potential may not be bad and probably do have an amazing amount of playability when it comes to either right after rotation or right before the next rotation. It really depends on the card, obviously, and the price you're getting it at. So be mindful of that, because you're going to make your money on speccing when you buy, not actually when you sell. So if you can buy it at $2 and it's a $4 card and it never goes below $4, you're always going to make money. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of the fact that this is still pretty low. You pick them up for $4, and please subscribe below, like this video. If you want to ask any questions, I'll give you my best answer. And thanks for viewing these videos, guys, and more to come. Talk to you all later. Stephen Talbot out.